Welcome to Da Nang. Welcome to An Thuong 29. In this walking tour I will show you this beautiful street and some other streets around this neighborhood. And what's going on here, you will find out in this video, also on my channel. If you want to know more about Da Nang, just hit the subscribe button now. This is An Thuong 29. It's a huge building getting constructed here. Nexus House, boutique hotel. Interesting. Nice bushy finishes. Coming soon. It's gonna be looking very nice, I guess. Also, it's also a street where my friend Tommy is building his house at the moment. It's gonna be also very interesting. I'm gonna also make a video about that when it's done. I already made a video on his house while it's constructed now. So he's rebuilding it and putting on another layer, and yeah, gonna be very interesting. This is An Thuong 29, guys. Lots of apartments here. I filmed it actually more often, dear Robbie. Yeah, I filmed it often, this street. But I think you don't watch all my videos then. But now we're gonna go all the way from here, straight on, cross the street, the other An Thuong 29, because there are two parts of the street. What is very interesting here in the street is you have a super hipster coffee shop. They're called D. They have a DJ, lots of people making photos there. Yeah, it's very trendy. Maybe there's also something like a daytime coffee shop party going on there as well. Lots of friends already been there. It's actually nice, especially for people like Marcus and I. We don't like to go out nights. Maybe that's the time to go clubbing. Lots of spas here. Left and right. Then we have Bamboo Bob. Bamboo Bob is here since I came here the first time. Bamboo Bob. They had a beautiful Wednesday special 2 years ago or something, or 2.5 years ago. Every Wednesday it was Wednesday, and the glass of wine was 25,000 dong, so $1. That was fun Wednesdays, guys. Here you got some electric motorbikes for rent, also bicycles, and you have a lot of condos here, a lot of apartment buildings, a beautiful VF3. Wow. Even though some construction still going on here now, this is brand new construction. Yeah. At the moment, look at this B&B. At the moment, you really have to be careful where you rent for long term. You need to be really going there and looking what is going on left and right from the building. Because everywhere it's getting constructed, and you don't want to have construction noise 24/7. Like this nice pool villa, I think this is on Airbnb. Yeah. It has this huge construction site, which is going to be a very nice hotel. It looks very, very beautiful, but it's still going to take a lot of time. And I don't know what's happening over there. I think this is going to become a business too. It was before a car wash, and this plot of land also looks like something's going to happen with that at some point. This was a Korean restaurant. They're closed, so something's gonna change there too. It's also the parallel street to a lot of other apartment buildings like Lagom, Misa Apartment, Area Grande. Look at this, how dangerous that is. Bro. What an asshole, why does he park like that? He parks right in the front of the entrance of the construction site. This is maybe it's the owner. Then he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, don't park in front of doors, guys. Also, don't park in front of businesses. That's also not okay. So there is a rule here, right? So you don't park, if this is the entrance to the business, you cannot park here, guys. Don't park here. Always park next to it. Or even better, ask where you should park. They will always tell you park there, and they will also move your bike if necessary. Or this here, for example. Now this looks like the construction or they belong to it, but you don't park here. You don't park in front of your house. They even put a sign up there. Look at this. Please do not park in front of the house. Thank you. All right? So don't be disrespectful to businesses or private houses. Don't park the motorbike in the front of their door. This is also a very interesting hotel. Sometimes you can get very good deals in there. I put my brother here one time for $9 or something. But it always depends on the season, of course. There's yoga, healing. Then the Sweden Hotel was also a great deal. But I did a one-time review on it. That's why I don't want to do apartment reviews anymore. Because if I do a review, there are 20 people going in on the same day. I won't do this anymore. Maybe for my Patreons. Mama Hotel, also very popular. Lots of people live there as well. You can have even some pictures here. You have one device of gym space and bathroom sauna space, a rooftop, and this is how it looks inside. They even have a kitchen over there. So they have apartment and hotels. And here, my wife got her helmet stolen in front of this place. So now, it happened many times, so now they also have a sign there. Take care of your belongings. Don't keep your helmet here, because there are helmet thieves. I don't know why, but there are helmet thieves around the city. If it comes to criminal activities in Da Nang, it's very limited to those kind of things. Helmet thieves, sometimes they get a motorbike stolen, but that's not that often. Helmets get stolen a lot, so my wife is on her helmet number 3. Yeah, so two times her helmet got stolen in 2.5 years. But she also drives around a lot, and yeah. I always take care of my helmet very much because I have a big helmet. I ordered it and I always put it away. Sofitel apartments, lots of apartments buildings here as well. I think this is just a garage. Huh. Not sure what this will be. It was a coffee shop, but now it's just another asset from someone. And we got apartment and hotel. This is Joliet Hotel, I think. I think I reviewed it one time on my German channel. Oh, this is actually a different one. Sea Swan. And they even have apartments for rent, guys. Joliet Hotel is a good place, especially if you get it for a good price. I think I got it like $13 one time, just like 2 months ago, in the high season, for 10 days. And you have here herbal pizza on the left. Very interesting. If you order the specific burger, they make a fire show and things like that. Yeah, especially if you pull out the camera, they make a big show. Very nice. Then you got Hammer Hotel here on the right. I reviewed that as well. They have 2-bedroom apartments. Also very popular if you can also rent it on Agoda. We did it also, especially for families who also want to cook some. And then you have lots of businesses here, massage spaces, Indian restaurant, a vegan and vegetarian place. I think Da Nang is a huge vegan hotspot here, guys. Lots of vegan restaurants and places. It's very easy to be vegan here. They have even one time a day of the month or 2-3 days in the local market where they have only vegan stalls. So this is the end of An Thuong 29, guys. This is where we just walked. An Thuong 29. Alright, we have a beautiful look at the M Hotel here. The bushy, beautiful M Hotel. I'm wondering how long it takes until there's a better hotel here. We have some projects that could be very nice, like this one between Haiyan and Rosamia could be very nice, and over there, right at the Holiday Beach. The Holiday Beach, right next to it, they built something in between Holiday Beach and I forgot the name, the other hotel. Right there. It's gonna be a very nice project, I think. And the brand new spot here, the Barrack Urban Zone. It's gonna be very interesting what kind of establishments they're coming in there. This will look so nice, I think. I can't wait until they open up the footpath, the sidewalk. It's gonna be very nice walking around there, going to coffee shops, restaurants, having it right there at the beach. You know what? Let's go this street as well. Very important street, guys. Doba. D-O, New World, B-A. Doba. Doba Doba. It's also home of Cecilia Hotel. 4 stars it is. Shout out to David. He told me actually about the penthouse there. They have 4 penthouses, but only 2 good ones. The other ones are like not as good as the other ones, but it's the same price. So you be careful if you book the penthouse to get the right penthouse. But yeah, it looks very nice, and I didn't even know it. If you go to Agoda, you have to scroll all the way down, and then around 150, 160 bucks, around that price tag, you're gonna get a penthouse over there. But I think the rooms start at 35, depends on the season, the normal one. Sail Hotel I have not checked out yet. Gotta go in there. Lots of billiard places here, so you can always find people to play billiard, especially locals, they love playing billiard. And this is what I have to check out, guys, the Chinese noodle. Lanzhou beef noodles. I assume they are Chinese noodles. Yeah, spicy beef noodles. It's not always the best for my stomach with the spice level. Massage VIP here, interesting. A lounge. I think this is a restaurant. So here you have a little bit of a trouble with the walkway here in this street. So this is not a pedestrian-friendly street here. Definitely not. You could have, because look at this beautiful sidewalk, right? So you could have a German dream walkway here, right? You could have like, oh, beautiful. Look at this. Oh, nice. Walking on the sidewalk. I love it. But then you have this in front of your face. You can go here, so that's possible. This is also hybrid on Doba 26. It's a sports bar here, nice and cool inside. But yeah, let's see. So this here is the typical obstacles you have on the walkways. Now I have to go through that, and you have to be very careful walking next to that, because the exhaust pipe might be very hot. So you could have very bad burnings here. But if you have a burning, you can just go to the pharmacy. But also the pharmacy is putting up the huge sign here, so you cannot walk easily around that place. So now you have to do some parkour again. So weirdly enough, they've always put something in between those businesses to separate it, which does not make sense. Like this here. Maybe make a line where you cannot park and have at least this kind of space to walk. But now it's not possible. Now I have to go back down on the street, which should not be the case because it's a huge sidewalk, right? So now I can walk again. So this street gets on the semis sidewalk check 2 out of 10. Okay, this is what I'm gonna implement now. I'm gonna get the semi-sidewalk check 1 to 10. This is a 2 because we still have some space on the sidewalk, so we don't have to walk non-stop here. But it's definitely more challenging than it should be, especially on an important street like Doba. So you have so many sidewalks, so many pharmacies here, right? Crazy. So the number one rule if you go to developing countries, this is not only Vietnam, this is not only Thailand, this is also Mexico. I've been to Mexico, I ran against a metal bar one time. I rolled my ankle there as well. So there are many these kind of countries where it's not that easy to walk. Like for example, if you look into Korea, right? South Korea, beautiful walkways, very clean, very safe to walk. Everything is very neat. I would give Korea a 10 out of 10 of walkability. But it's also a little bit, yeah, it reminds me too much to Germany. It's a little bit too strict. So this is the question, right? Do you want to have like an easy and relaxed life and have this, or you want to have like a strict life? No. Probably, I've never been to Singapore, but I probably could imagine Singapore is also very pedestrian friendly. Yeah. So this street, Le Quan Dao, gets this part of the street gets a 1 out of 10 because you cannot walk at all on the sidewalk. This one, it gets a little bit better. This one, maybe a 3 out of 10. We can walk longer on a sidewalk here. This is also what you have often. This is also now illegal. It was probably always illegal, but now there's a high fine as well on there. My wife got caught one time driving on the wrong side, and she got a fine. I'm not sure what it was. But they took her, and she had to pay the fine, and they took her license until she pays the fine. And she had to go to the police station. So it's very interesting. While here in the An Thuong area, there's no police. All around Da Nang, you can get some checks. But unlike Thailand, they don't target foreigners here, like on purpose. Like in Thailand, you know, if you're a foreigner, you will get stopped. And no matter what local does, there's no problem. Always. Here, it's totally different. Here, everyone gets treated the same. Or I would even say foreigners get a pass easier here. Or maybe they just don't want to deal with English speaking. So as you can see here, this is beautiful here. Maybe I give it a 5 out of 10. No, you know what? Let's don't be unfair. This is a 6. This part of the Le Quan Dao, the lower part of the An Thuong area Le Quan Dao, this gets a 6 out of 10 in semi-sidewalk check. We have some obstacles coming up in front of us, but it is definitely manageable. The good thing here is also parking for the government building over there. It's a parking place, so not that many cars stop here. But here you have at least a proper way to walk around. Now, those palm trees looks very beautiful, and it elevates the whole vibe of the street, but it also takes away from the sidewalk, right? So, what could we have done better here? Maybe move those to the left or to the right, I'm not sure. But now here we have the option to walk on the right side, limited way, and on the left side there are the free sitting opportunities, which is a very nice thing to have. Sitting for free, so you can just get a drink and sit down there and relax. No need to pay for anything. It's a nice thing. The Golden Lotus Grand. Very new hotel. I think it's 2 or 3 years old. Very popular with Japanese and Korean tourists. But yeah, it's very nice. But inside it looks like a little bit old-fashioned, but still very good quality. Very good quality. Look at this beautiful sidewalk here in front of Gordon's New York Bagels or the Levy Hotel. Yeah, this is beautiful, right? Wow. And I think, yeah, it goes all the way through. So you can walk here on the sidewalk. This is also a reason why the An Thuong area is so popular, because you start walking here, you can walk on the sidewalk. If you are in the city center, there is no sidewalk, guys. No sidewalk. But those streets were designed for that. Look at this beautiful sidewalk paradise. There you go. Now you can also walk straight on the sidewalk to the beach. And you even have, in the front of that street, you have a beautiful subway or like an underground passage to the beach. So you're totally safe. Unless you're bad in walking, then the under passage is not that good. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please check out this video here and see you in the next walk.